What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. When you invest into cryptocurrency or you invest into anything, honestly, you go through struggles, right? And those struggles, when you can actually get through them and come out on the other side, one, it feels a lot better, right? But two, you also see a lot more in the end. There's a lot of questions behind whether, people should stay in XRP or should have sold at a level of 340. And honestly, if you're looking for short-term gains and you're looking for that movement just to get in and out of positions, then, that was probably the right move to get out at 340, get out at $3 or even 250 or something like that, right? But if you're looking for something that's longer term and being a part of crypto in general, you'll see so much more. And to kind of put this in comparison, right? If you invested into Amazon in the beginning, right, you'd be paying, what was it, like $15 or something? It was cheap, like really, really cheap, in the beginning. And obviously, as it's had its stock splits and all of that stuff, getting up to $2,000, and then, seeing that split and being able to have more shares of Amazon, and you're gaining so much more in the end. You're not only believing in just what the position can do now, but you're believing in what the position can be later. So Amazon, while it's worth, maybe a couple $1,000,000, $100 million, whatever, to being worth multiple $1 trillion, right? That's where you're like, okay, this is a completely different playing field here. Yes, you have to go many years in order to do that, but you have all that opportunity to do so just because you decided to hold it, right? So the idea of, hey, getting out of XRP right now, right? Yes, seeing my profit target and seeing my exit plan play out is great. I'm not going to hold everything until that point. So yes, everybody has their own profit targets and they should be taking profits when they do see them, but giving up on it and not understanding what the bigger picture is, that's kind of what kind of blows my mind a little bit. So in this video, we're going to talk about XRP and the fact that XRP did drop below $2. Recently, we're seeing things that are dropping more, so it's good to see low prices. It's good to see opportunities. It's just whether you can take advantage of those opportunities after everybody believed that once we saw Bitcoin reach $100,000, it's like everybody was like, XRP is going to the moon, Solana's going to the moon, Ethereum's going to be at $10,000, right? So anyways, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you want to, you can check out my link for BTCC if you guys are interested in trading, especially at these low prices where Ethereum is low, XRP is low, you have Solana that's low, many other things that are low. Feel free to check out this link down below. If you use my link, you'll get a 10% deposit bonus, as well as extra bonuses up to $10,055, 40% lower trading fees, and you could trade up to a 500x leverage. Now, if you are leverage trading, make sure that you are understanding what you are doing. I recently had some leverage trades that went against me. They got liquidated, but since I did have other prior gains, I obviously lump all of those in and I only trade what I'm willing to lose, and then I keep that profit and send off that profit to my bank account. So I'm making sure I'm very cautious, making sure I'm safe, because no one 100% knows where the market is going. So make sure you understand before you're diving into it. If you have trouble understanding, feel free to reach out to me on Patreon or Twitter and we can talk about it. But what we're here to talk about is cryptocurrency, right? The cryptocurrency market is at $2.62 trillion market cap. It's down 4% on the day. Bitcoin's dominance is solidly above the 62% level. And while Bitcoin is still above the $82,000 mark, it's still down 4.35% on the day. However, we scroll down here and we look at the fourth largest cryptocurrency in the world, and you're going to see XRP is at $1.98, right? It's below that $2 mark. It's down by 6.14% to a $115 billion market cap. And I think this is what has people kind of in a panic, right? It has dropped below $2 recently, but seeing it below $2 puts people in more of a panic to where they're like, is it going to drop all the way back down to the lowest level? Is it going to drop below $1? Are we done seeing XRP run? And honestly, all of those questions, they're valid, right? Because you're investing into a market that's speculative. So you could see those things happen. But the reason why I think that they shouldn't hold like a ton of weight is because, like, what's the reason you're asking this? Are you asking it just so you can see it get back up to $3.40? Are you asking it just so you can get back to break even? Or are you asking it because you want to see an opportunity to buy at a lower price, right? And I think when you have those people that are all mixed up and don't know what they're doing, they will ask those same questions. Hey, are we going to see XRP drop even lower because I can't stand this, right? Are we going to see XRP drop lower because I want to buy more? And I've always been on the latter of that, right? Where I'm always looking to purchase more of something. And every time I say that I'm done purchasing XRP, I end up buying more, right? If they have an opportunity to where I can buy more at a lower cost basis, I absolutely will take that opportunity because I'm not in it just for now. I'm not in it to say I want my gains now. I would love my gains now. I would love to see my exit plan hit in many different ways right now, but I don't necessarily need it right now. I'm not depending on that money right now. And if you are, and if you have the money from your bills set on this, you can't sit here and say, oh, I 100% know the timeline, because no one does. So it doesn't have me worried. While I have many questions, many people that are reaching out to me and saying, hey, you should have sold your XRP at $3.40. I didn't want to sell my XRP at $3.40. I didn't want to sell it at $3. I didn't want to sell it at $2.50, right? I have my exit plan, and my exit plan will start at a level of $5, which I still think is 100% or 1,000, 1,000,000% doable. And then seeing the levels to get to $7 and $10 and $20, right? My exit plan starts where it starts. If your exit plan started at $3, fantastic, right? That's where you wanted to see all of your gains, or majority of your gains, or some of your gains, right? But that's not me. That's not where I stand. So XRP, just to look at it more in depth and how far this has come back, right? It jumped up to $2.21 before decreasing down to about that $2 mark. And then now seeing it, well, it did increase back up to about $2.08 before decreasing again to sub $2 levels. This gives people a huge opportunity, right? Whether you want to take that opportunity to buy now or you want to wait for a lower price. That may end up biting you in the butt because you might not end up seeing that lower price. But you also could, right? And if you do, and you get it at a lower price, feel free to let me know in the comment section. It's always great to see people have the opportunity and, seize those opportunities and be able to continue to buy into these plays, because XRP is going to be worth a lot more than where it stands here today. I'm 1,000% sure. I'm 1,000,000% sure that it will be worth way more than where it stands here today with all of the things that they have implemented. To think that this is just going to collapse and fall off the face of the earth. It may drop briefly. It may drop in the short term. And I honestly don't care. What I do care about is that long-term vision. And if it ends up being 5 years until I see it hit a level of $5, then so be it. I'm not saying that that's going to be the case, because I truly believe that we're going to see a lot more gains this year as well as next year. But if that ends up being the case, or happens to be the case, I always factor in the worst case scenario that I could possibly have. And then I understand like whether I'm going to be able to get that return or not, and what that timeline could be, what the short-term timeline could be, what the long-term timeline could be, what anything in between could be. So I want to know what you guys think. Where do you stand on XRP being below $2? Have you bought more? Are you buying any leverage trades? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the link for leverage trading platform BTCC in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.